What is up, guys? Rick here, going over the Mining Laser, a unique laser rifle in Borderlands, the pre-sequel. Now, this weapon is rewarded at the end of the Infinite Loop side quest. Now, this quest is handed out by Jack himself, and at the end of the quest, you're going to be given essentially two choices. You disable the Claptrap, whose weapon you do not want. So, if you disable the Claptrap talking about a snowball grenade, then you're going to be rewarded with the Mining Laser. Now, the Mining Laser possesses red text that gives it attributes that are different from your average laser. In this case, the red text is prototype authorized personnel only. Now, what this does is the Mining Laser, you'll see in the damage it has ×3. Now, you can find lasers called splitters with ×3 in the damage. This is not an uncommon thing. However, this gun has a railgun barrel, and as such has substantially more damage than your average splitter, but still has the ×3 in the damage. In addition to that, it also is quite accurate when compared to other splitters. In addition, the Mining Laser can spawn in any element, and by the way, if you're new to the game and you hand in this quest and you get an incendiary Mining Laser, let's say, and you just don't want it, let's say you wanted a shock one, all you have to do is leave the game without quitting, just exit the application, and then go back and accept the quest reward again, and it'll be a different randomly generated Mining Laser. Do this until you get the version you want. So again, what makes this gun unique is that it basically is that a splitter laser and a railgun laser had a baby, and the result is the Mining Laser. Again, much more damage than your average splitter and much more accuracy, but still has that ×3 in the damage. It also has the added benefit that its beams penetrate targets, but this rarely comes up. Now, is this gun any good, and is it good at the absolute endgame content at level 70? Well, I'm rocking the Laser Wilhelm build, so I've got a lot of stuff that increases laser damage. So you may have a little bit of a hard time matching my damage output, but every class has its own awesome attributes, so you're probably going to come close, if not exceed, this damage output. Now, I have a corrosive Mining Laser, so you'll see me using it on enemies in the Claptastic Voyage DLC. A lot of enemies in this DLC have the armor health because, a lot of them are robots, and so corrosive is actually pretty good in this DLC campaign, hence why I'm using the Mining Laser corrosive. And you'll see that it's very good at melting enemies, especially when you get headshots. It is not implausible that all 3 shots connect at the enemy's head. Now, this is because the triangular pattern of the distribution when you shoot is fixed, so you can get used to where the bullets go. Now, this is a blessing and a curse because at long distances, it's pretty much impossible to get all 3 shots onto a head of the enemy because, again, it's fixed, so 1 will hit and 2 will miss pretty much every time. But even if you are hitting all 3 shots to the body and not the head, the massive damage from this gun will quickly dispatch enemies. Now, an important thing to mention, and probably why I thought the Mining Laser was pretty good, is that I have several things that increase fire rate. The fire rate of the normal Mining Laser is like 1, and so yes, it does a lot of damage, and like a lot of damage. You'll see, again, getting those criticals is devastating, but it is shooting at a fire rate of, again, 1. That's pretty darn slow, and in addition, it takes up 7 ammunition per shot. So unless you have something to regenerate ammo also, or you're just really on top of collecting ammo from boxes, this can really hurt your reserve ammunition. Because again, 7 per shot, that's a lot. So is this gun good in the absolute endgame content? Well, I have to say yes. Again, you'll see me using it to great effect, and I really don't have a need to switch weapons. Even when enemies have shields, this weapon is powerful enough that it will go through those shields and then damage the armor behind them. That being said, one of the main reasons again is because I have an increased fire rate that this gun is more effective. So I would describe this gun, again, I have to say it's good because it's still killing enemies with great effect, but I would describe this gun as a specialty gun. if you have a class that really does a lot of damage with criticals per se, because it's a pretty accurate weapon, and the 3 projectiles make it likely that, you know, if you aim around the head, you're gonna hit someone in the head. So again, if you have a class that has really good critical damage and requires an accurate weapon, or a class that can massively increase the fire rate of the weapon to kind of exploit the fact that it nerfs itself in its low fire rate, you are going to want this gun. But if you really don't have too much stuff that affect the attributes of your guns, you may want to leave this alone, because by itself, completely bland, I don't believe that this is going to be a monumentally good gun. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe for more Borderlands content, and as always, have a good day.